DJDUBL.
It's DJDUBL here, and today I'm joined by the one and only Miss Banks in the building.
Woo, 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 woo. I'm my own like cheerleader right now.
What's going on, Miss Banks?
Nothing much. You alright?
I'm very good. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Fresh off Wiley's tour.
Yes.
You don't look nearly half as tired as you should.
Yeah.
For someone that's come fresh off a tour.
We've done like 50%. I still got like all the Scotland dates next week. Glasgow, Edinburgh. Then we're going back to Liverpool and then London. So maybe by Friday I'll just look rubbed out.
Yeah. How's it been? How's the tour been?
It's been really good. What cities have we gone to so far? We went to Nottingham, Bristol, Birmingham and Manchester. Bristol was my favourite. Big up the Bristol massive. And yeah, it's been really good, like just, you know, interacting with his fans and seeing what they like, and yeah, it's been really fun. I
was going to ask you about that because the demographic of his fan base is different to yours.
Yeah.
So has your music really connected with them during the tour? Have they embraced you?
I think they have, like, and I've seen their reactions to different songs. There's a song I always perform called OMG, which I feel they really connect with because it's got like a grime tempo. But even like other songs like Day Ones, which is a bit more like cool Afro vibes, they've been feeling that as well. So yeah, it's been good. I see what they gravitate towards more, and it's cool because I'm quite versatile anyway. I'm having fun with my sounds because I don't feel like I've got an exact one yet. Like my message and my delivery is always the same, but I'm always trying different genres. So it's been good. It's been really good.
Sick.
Yeah.
Is your real name Tyra Banks?
No, and I see that a lot in the press and stuff. My surname's OG. My first name is Tyra, so that's where the Bankses come from, because everyone always used to say that, oh, your name's Tyra, like Tyra Banks, and then like people in my area used to know me as Banks and they didn't even know my real name, and then I just made it Miss Banks to like switch it up a little.
So it's Tyra, but it's not Tyra Banks.
Yeah, it's not Tyra Banks.
I saw that everywhere, and I wondered if you actually named after her, but I'm glad we cleared that up. As a rapper, have you always exclusive right there? Have you always been called Miss Banks as a rapper?
Yeah, always. Like even before I started, I searched on YouTube for any other female rapper called Miss Banks because I felt like it was it was such a simple name. Banks, loads of people call Banks. That's people's real surnames, everything. And then I found Azealia Banks at the time, funny enough, and she was called Miss Banks, and she was doing some Nike ID advert thing. Anyway, cut long story short, she changed her name. So I thought, oh, thank God I can keep this because I've been calling myself this for years, and like, you know, I don't really want to change it. I was just trying to have a check, but yeah. I've been called Miss Banks from the beginning. From the start.
Tell me about your Diced Pineapples cover.
How do you know about that?
I know about everything.
Yeah, you've done some homework. Yeah, that was like one of my first ever freestyles. I done a little cover on it, and yeah, it never actually... Did I put it out in the end? I think I did actually on my tape, but yeah, I don't know. That made a lot of noise for me when I first came out. That was like the first thing I performed at a hip-hop open mic. That's crazy, you know, that's so scary.
Was that your first recording session?
Yes.
Or just the first song that you finished?
My first recording session and first song that I finished. Yeah, that's the first thing I ever laid, really. So weird.
How do you feel about it now?
I still like it. I think I ended up putting it on a different beat, the same lyrics, but yeah, I loved it at the time. It done a lot for me.
When I listen to your music, right, influence-wise, I can hear Little Kim in there.
Yeah. I
can hear Biggie as well.
Sick.
Am I right with them too?
Yeah.
What other artists?
Loads, like Foxy. I don't think I'm as conscious as certain people, but I used to love Miss Dynamite and Lauryn Hill, Estelle, and like Mel's, like I love Jay-Z, I love Rich 32, Krypton Conan, Nas, Tiny. So many people.
You got a lot of different styles, like you mentioned earlier. Like you can skip and change your genres, and you can change up your style. You sing as well.
Yeah.
And you're good at it.
Thank you.
Which do you prefer?
Oh, it's so crazy. I love singing. You know, actually, I do, and I wish I could do it more. But I've been practicing anyway. I've always loved rapping as well. I knew I was good at rapping when I noticed like how much I loved poetry and how people was receiving it in school. People said I was really good. But I always loved singing from young. And I only stopped because I just felt like I wasn't as good as I used to be. I stopped fueling it and practicing, but I'm back on it now. And I want to kind of merge those two worlds together.
Do you feel like these days, as a female artist, that you got to have like the extra strings to the bow just to solidify the fact that you are a good musician?
If you want to be an artist, yeah. I feel like you don't have to, but like I don't really see female rappers like really taking over the commercial side of things or like charting and stuff unless it's got some form of melody in there.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? Like Steph London's an amazing artist, but she didn't like really make a breakthrough in the charts until she done a bit more melody, like with Hurting Me.
On the track, yeah.
You know, Leisha's Brush Your Teeth was a big track, but it didn't really have any chart success. And I don't think it's because it's not a good song. I just don't know what it is. I don't really see it in the UK, but hopefully there's going to be a change because, like, you know, in the US, we've got Cardi now going #1 with like a whole rap song, no singing. That's a dream for me. If I could do something like that, it would be amazing. But I don't know if it's harder to receive or maybe people don't feel the females are making good enough rap songs. But I don't know. I feel like, yeah, we've got a bit more time to see it happen. Hopefully sooner than later. Yeah,
it feels like, especially commercially, like the way the charts are going now, people are getting used to UK rap now. If you look at stuff like Barking, No Words. Yeah. I mean, Barking's not so much a rap song. No Words, I would say, is. But they're led by the melodies.
Definitely.
So maybe you're right. Maybe it's all turning that way.
It could be. And I feel like that's this type of sounds that's dominating here. And it's because, like, you know, like, especially London, we're so multicultural. Everything's just meshed together. So it's working out. And people are gravitating towards it. And melody's always, it's always going to, like, people are always going to be drawn to it because it's easy to sing along with and it's just something you can catch. I feel like rap can be more intricate sometimes. So, but yeah, either way, I'm happy with how it goes. I definitely feel like all those songs are melody based, but just to see the man them on the charts is amazing. So do whatever you got to do to make great music, I guess. Yeah.
Tell me about the importance that open mic nights have played in your career.
Big roles. Anyone that knows me, like, there's a lady called Jones that used to run this open mic called Hip Hop Nation, and it started off in Hootenanny in Brixton. And when I used to go there, first of all, I used to go there like by myself because that's how eager I was to perform. And when I first started out, I used to stand in like one place. I didn't really have much stage presence. I was quite shy. And then constantly going there before I was getting booked gave me a lot of practice to be like the performer I am today. So it's played a major role in my career. And then I went on to do other ones, like Remote London had this event called Rate Me Please at the time, and you'd go there, she'd choose 10 people. If you win, you get like radio time or radio plug-in and studio sessions, and I won one of those, and that helped me as well. That's the first time I met like DJs, and they brought me onto radio, like mainstream radio stations, so played a big role in my career.
Sick. Big up Ramel.
Yes.
The plug. As a young female in the game, right, how have you known the people around you are trustworthy? So when it comes to picking, like when it came for you to pick a manager, how did you know this wasn't someone that was going to take advantage? Or, you know, you hear shady stories from Hollywood where the young females get promised this and that. How did you know that you were in a trustworthy environment? I'm
just a vibes person, to be fair. And like, if you talk to people long enough, you find out what they're about if you listen enough. So, yeah, I just go with the vibes, go with how I feel, my intuition, my heart, and everything else falls into place. Like, I don't know, if I sit down and have a conversation with people, I always make people comfortable. Sooner or later, you're going to say what you're about. Do you know what I mean? So, but thank God I haven't been in none of those predicaments. With like management or anyone. But I don't know. You still get the odd like producer or engineer that feel like they can try and move to you.
But it still happens now, yeah.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, people are weird, but it's
call them out. No, I'm joking.
Yeah, we know, you know who you are.
Do you think there should be more? Yeah, you know what you've done. Do you think they're blushing now? Do you think there should be more female rappers coming through in the UK? Now, the reason I ask that is because I hear all the female rappers that are doing bits say that, but then I think, but that's more competition.
I feel like the game is always going to be a sport. And yeah, there should be more. I don't mind more competition, to be fair. I can't lie. When I see people do stuff, I think, that's sick. Oh, my days. how could I do something like that or something different, or how could I elevate what I'm doing? So like I'm with it, and I've always felt like I've been in the game for a minute. I've seen people do amazingly well and progress, and I've always felt like, no, that person deserved that, or that person's cold, or I see what that person brings to the game. So no, I'm all for it, man. Keep them coming, and it keeps you on your toes as well. So
yeah,
it's
that's
good.
Confidence right there. I love that.
Thank you.
Going through some of your catalogue, right? Vibes is a dope record. I think that's probably one of my favourite ones. Like your flow on that track is nuts.
Thanks.
Uzimi, obviously that's making noise.
Uzimi.
I've also heard you spit on grime as well.
Yeah.
And we've spoken about the fact that you can sing.
Yes.
There's a lot of versatility going on.
Yeah.
Is it difficult to be that versatile and be as strong in all of these fields? Or have you had to force it, or does it come naturally?
It comes naturally. I found it easy, and again, it's just from experimenting and having fun. Like I don't feel like I need to restrict myself, and like I feel like I've dropped a lot of amazing music, but there's more coming, and I don't feel like I've had that song yet where I feel like, yeah, that's the Banks that everyone loves, or that's that, you know what I mean? And I feel like until then, maybe I would know what I need to make more of and what to make less of, but I enjoy everything the same, and it comes naturally. So yeah, it hasn't been difficult at all. It's actually been easy.
I heard a freestyle you did on SBTV.
Yeah.
That was really deep. So I'm taking that is personal experience, that it's not just like a story you fabricated for the freestyle. So this is your life that you're talking about on the record.
Yeah.
How did you make the decision to be that open about your past and just put it out as a freestyle so that literally any stranger can watch it and 4 minutes later they know these certain parts of your life? Was it a tough decision to make?
Yeah, and it was Jamal's fault.
It was Jamal. He coerced you into it, right?
Yeah, he did. No, I love him though, bless him, love Jamal. Yeah, he just wanted me to be a bit more open, and I was willing to do it because I felt like I've gone through stages with like my message in my music and different parts of my life. When I first came out, I felt like a lot was about like the struggle and the hustle, but it was still quite bravado, and then I felt like, let me just let people in a bit more now so they can understand where I'm coming from, and then probably understand the transition. So a bit of a push from Jamal, and also just be involved myself and just telling my story. I've always wanted to do it. I'm actually a quite open person. I'm not ashamed of what I've gone through because it's just made me how I am today.
So you're happy that it's out there? There's not a moment where you like should have held back anything like?
No, I never. Don't really watch it, but
yeah, no, I can imagine.
Because I feel like it just takes me back to a place thinking about it. But yeah, no, I don't take it back at all. Actually,
no.
Like real people understand it, and if they don't,
I think those kind of things are important to get out there, because when people see you in the limelight, and especially with the success that's about to come for you, they might see like, so you're up there now, you're charting, you're doing this and doing that, but also this has happened. So, where it's relatable to people that are maybe going through or have been through the similar thing.
Definitely.
I think it's good to have those kind of stories out there.
Thank you.
Talking more about music with like Come Through is the new track. Absolute fire. Shouts to the Fanatix as well. Those guys are doing monstrous stuff.
They're killing it, innit?
It's crazy. It's crazy. Their sound is just insane. How did you pick the beat? Because I've heard some of their catalogue, and like that's an extensive folder.
They came. I went to them, and they played me a few beats, and that one just stood out to me. Like there's times when I like a beat, but only certain times I'll hear something and I get instant inspiration. So flows just going through my head, melodies. I'm thinking, yeah, I can work with this, and that's what happened with that one, and it was quite easy.
Is this part of a bigger project? Because it's out as a single now.
Yeah, but there's a project in the pipeline coming out. I want to get out to you guys ASAP. I need everyone to hear it and tell me what they think and what they like and what they love and what's their favourite, whatever. But yeah, it's part of a bigger project. Hopefully coming in March.
What else can you tell? I'm not going to ask a bunch of questions that you can't answer. So what can you tell me about the project?
Well, it's called The Coldest Winter Ever, and it definitely ties in with this
it's snowing outside right now.
It's the end of February. I'm so baffled. Like, your hands are out for 1 second and it's like frostbite straight away.
Yeah.
And it's just about my past year and everything I've gone through and just overcoming it. So can't wait.
Coldest winter. So are we talking cold as in cold like good, or cold as in it's been a struggle?
Bit of everything. But yeah, cold, it's been a struggle. And not just the weather. It's been cold.
Right,
and I've been out here in the field by myself, grinding and management. Yeah, that's it. But yeah.
Who's your favourite rapper in the UK right now?
I would say... Can I have two?
Yep, of course.
Mel, loving Stormzy, my guy. He's sick. And female, loving Steph London. I think she's dope. She's actually... You
guys are close friends as well anyway, right?
Yeah, she's good, man. She's proper good. Yeah, them two.
That's love that you don't see her as competition.
Nah, but I think people take this competition thing as well too personally. I look at the whole scene as competition. It's not like, oh, this one person or this girl or that guy. Like, even times like I remember one time we were speaking to Stormzy and he was just like, Banks, I need to feel like you're at my neck, like you're in my face, like what's good. And it's good to hear a guy say that because it's true. Like, rapping's always been a sport. We may not have to be battling or whatever, but like, you should hear someone go hard and it makes you want to go back to the drawing board. It makes you want to go in the studio and rewrite that verse. That's how it should make you feel. Because at the end of the day, if one person raises the bar, you all got to raise the bar, and it's good for the whole scene. So yeah, it's never like, personally to anyone. Everyone doing their thing, I respect it, I'm inspired, but I'm defo looking at the whole game like I need to be one of the best for sure.
I love the hunger, man. The hunger's sick. What's your current label situation?
Not signed.
Unsigned. So all of this stuff's coming out under Miss Banks.
Yes.
I love that, especially seeing the momentum as well, like knowing that it's an independent thing, just incredible.
Thank
you.
You.
You had a moment last year, we just brushed past it earlier, when Nicki Minaj tweeted out the lyrics. I know the story and stuff behind it, and I know already you've spoken about like how you felt, how you found out about it and stuff. So anyone wants to know about that, you can find out about that. What I want to know is, have you guys spoken since, or have you spoken off social media?
We spoke after that. She's gone a bit quiet on all of us now. I don't know what's going on. Nicki, if you see this, come back. Because she's been gone since December. But yeah, we spoke after, and just about a few things about the tour and about future work and music. So
exciting.
Yeah.
So you're confirmed for the tour when she comes over, right?
100%.
That's amazing. How does that feel, knowing that like...
I'm gassed, but it doesn't feel real yet until she starts announcing dates. Then I'm going to be like...
When you see your name on the posters.
Yeah.
That's amazing, man. You supported Cardi B as well?
Yeah.
How was that?
That was good. It was just before she dropped Bodak Yellow, but I knew she was going to kill it anyway because she dropped 2 projects and she kept on having hits after hits. So it was good, and she's exactly who she is online.
Yeah, yeah.
She's a real one.
Do you have any dreams of breaking the US, or for you, is it like just conquer these shores?
Definitely would love to break the US at some point, but it's not the main be-all and end-all, and it's not a priority to me. It will happen. I don't say not a priority, sorry, but here's my first priority. And then I want to venture out. Like, I want to break the US. I want to break Africa, Asia, the rest of Europe. I want to be international. Because you've got
European fans already, right?
Yeah.
Other countries in Europe seem more on point than some parts of the UK sometimes.
It's true.
And yeah, I see in your YouTube comments, you've got people from different countries in Europe shouting you out.
It's good.
Sick. Let's plug the headline show. I know you're in a rush to get out, so let's talk real quick about the headline show, 28th of March.
Yes.
So I know you're not going to tell us anything about guests or surprise people that are coming out. I'm not even going to bother asking.
No.
What are you most excited to perform on the night?
Probably Come Through at the moment. Come Through goes off.
Yeah.
I'd love to see how it will be at the show. Yeah. Should be nuts.
Come Through and OMG probably will sound sonically the best, I imagine, on that sound system.
OMG,
they're the ones that bump the most in the club.
They kill it though. What the hell? OMG, yeah, that song. When I perform it, it just takes everything out of me. But yeah, we'll see anyway.
That's got to be the last one then instead of the first one.
Yeah, definitely. After OMG, I'm done with everything. Yeah.
So my last question to you, what is important to Miss Banks?
My mum, my little sister. I don't even know if this is the right answer, but this is just what's come to my head.
Yeah,
my mum, my little sister, my family, my health. Again, that's money. That's it.
In that order. I like that.
In that order.
In that order. Priorities. Miss Banks, it's been an absolute pleasure.
Thank you.
When this mixtape comes,
yes,
I want you to come back here and let's sit down, chop it up properly, and dissect the full project.
Yes.
Sick. Do you promise?
I'm on it. Yeah, I promise.
Amazing. DJ Double here with Miss Banks.
You don't know.